Hello YouTube, hello. Back for another session of Borderlands. I have to remind myself where I was last time. I do remember we got done with a number of quests. I just have to remember exactly where we are now. Oh, that's right, we also did find this legendary. What is this called again? That's right, that's right. The Nasty Rebel. Yeah. And we have the Majak and Crom's sidearm as well. A lot of pistols going on here, but they're all pretty good, so I feel compelled to keep them. Alright, what are we doing? I believe we have all the quests that we can pick up right now. We'll go ahead and get these done today. What are we doing? Search for evidence of Sean Stokely's fate around New Haven. Is anyone out there willing to help me? I'm trying to find my cousin, Sean Stokely, and his son, Jed. They both live near... Oh no, they both live here in New Haven. But they haven't been home or responded to my calls for weeks. Jed was a troubled young man, and I think he may have run away again. Sean must have gone after him, and now I'm fearing the worst. Anyone please search around New Haven and find out what happened to my cousin. Sure thing. Looks like we can just walk around for a bit and get this done real easy. But what did we do last week? I think we talked to, if I remember correctly, we met Tannis in person for the first time. And then, oh yeah, we met Crazy Earl. We met Crazy Earl. He gave us, well, he led us to the second vault key piece. I think we're trying to find more. I'm not quite sure how many pieces there are. I would wager 4. I feel like important video game stuff usually comes in 3 or 4. But, like, I'm thinking of, like, Zelda rules here, where you get, like, or, like, Hollow Knight type stuff. I know there's other games like that, but, you know, you get extra hearts if you find, like, 4 heart containers or something like that. Or 2, but we already have 2 pieces of the key, you know, and we don't have the whole key, so I'm gonna wager on 4, maybe. This corpse matches the description of Sean. Well, that's pretty sad. The word Reaver was carved into his forehead with a knife. The man died clutching a note in his hand. The note reads, "Father, I've joined Crom's army. Don't try to come after me. They've given me a better life than you ever did. And a new name. They call me Reaver." Oh, so I'm assuming he must have committed suicide, maybe? Oh, never mind. No, I misunderstand. I guess the Reaver left a note to his father and left it with his victim? It's a little odd. Okay. Sean's cousin will be devastated to hear about this. It seems that this Reaver character needs to be taught a little respect for his elders. If he joined Crom's men, then he'll probably be found in Crom's Canyon. Go and find him and... Oh, and met out some old-fashioned discipline. Then return to New Haven and report. Sure thing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I fully clocked what that text was telling me. I understand Sean got killed by this Reaver character. But I thought that note, I don't know, it seemed like it was written by him. But I guess it wasn't. It was written by the Reaver and left with Sean's corpse for some reason, even though the Reaver addressed the letter to his own father, right?
Enough walking.
Well, it's just a little, I don't know, it's just a little odd to me, but what do I know? Alright, where am I going? Oh, we should have just fast traveled to Crom's Canyon. I don't know why I didn't just do that. Well, we're already on the road, so let's just finish the trip. Oh, come on. No, don't put me in there. Come on, let me go, let me go. No. There we go. Alright. Yeah. I suck at driving, but I'm doing my best here. Doing my best. I wonder how much of the story we have left to do. I feel like I don't have a good measure of where we're at in the game. I'm trying to compare it to the other games that I've played, and it's just tricky. But I feel like, I guess I'm kind of mostly speaking to the Borderlands enjoyers out there, but you know, if you're familiar with the games, then y'all know that like important story things will happen every time you get like a new piece of equipment or an equipment slot in your inventory. So like a new gun slot, the first time you get a relic, that type of thing, the first time you get a shield, etc., etc. Typically, the fourth gun slot is like the turning point. It's like, oh, you're like really in the game now. Now you're like really moving towards the ending of the game. And I know in Borderlands 2, once you get that fourth gun slot, it's only... I mean, it's a lot of side quests, don't get me wrong, but there's only really a handful of main quests until you beat the game. And they're all kind of rolled up into one big plot point, which is easy to get through, or it's a little bit easier to get through. You're like, oh, I'm done with that plot point, now I'm at the end of the game, you know what I mean? But here, I feel like it's a bit different. Maybe? Because we got that fourth gun slot like a while ago, before we even got to New Haven, I think. Or maybe when we got to New Haven, like right when we got here. So I'm just wondering how, you know, that fits into the story and where we're at relative to the end, you know? It feels like there could be a lot more to this story. But it also feels like this could just be a really light story, and it's not really as heavy as some of the other games. So I'm thinking maybe we get this other vault key piece in another, let's say, like 2 main quests or so. 2 or 3 main quests. We get the vault key, we go to the vault, and we loot it, and then that's it, really. Or it could be a little bit more convoluted. It could just, you know, be like halfway in the story, and we're trying to get this vault key piece. Then once we get all the pieces, then we have to like put them together, and that's like a whole chapter of the story. And then after that, we have to travel to the vault itself. You know what I mean? Like, they could drag it out a little bit longer. Oh. Connection has been lost. I don't think that really matters for me. I can still play offline, so that's alright. Totally fine. Yeah, I just wonder. I just wonder how far along we are. Ooh, this actually gives me a good chance to check something, too. Because again, for the Borderlands fans out there, y'all know that these games are infamous for having lots of different farms available for loot. So you can go back and, you know, re-kill a boss and do it over and over again to get specific loot. But I haven't really done that in this game yet. Farming hasn't really, you know, come up at all during my gameplay. So I wonder, again, if this is going to be like other games, where we can go back and like kill Crom again if we want to, over and over again. Or if this is going to be more linear. You know, once we kill a boss or a mini-boss, they're just dead. And we have to get the legendaries as like random loot drops from the world. I think once I get this Reaver guy killed, I'm gonna go back to where Crom was and see if he respawns. That'll answer my question.
I'm really good at this.
Am I going the right way? I have to go all the way around here, right? Yeah, I gotta go up here and loop all the way around this way. 'Cause I can't just hop up on that ledge there, unfortunately. Oh, this is not the right way. My bad. Come on, guys. Come on, work with me. I just gotta get through all of you. Come on now. Okay. Okay. Alright. Of course. Of course. Those the Marauders that love to just get up right in my face, get me down, and then hide behind some wall. Their AI always gets me. I'm never able to counter it. It's always tricky. Okay, there we go. Moving on. Gotta go way over here. So, while I'm on the way to get this guy, I feel like I ought to tell you guys this story. Well, not really a story, but it's kind of what happened recently to me. I have a car, right? I have an SUV that I drive, and it's perfectly fine. It's not like brand new. It was a 2015 model, and me and my family bought it used, and I'm still paying it off and everything. So it's not like it's not super old or anything like that. It doesn't have all types of miles on it. But recently, the engine, I can't remember what it was that it has on it, but my dad was saying it's got some kind of problem with the engine, like a knocked rod or something like that. I remember that being part of the name, but I can't remember the exact name. But the engine is all types of like wonky. It doesn't drive right. It can only get up to about like 50 miles an hour, very slowly. So we had to take it to the shop, or the dealer, more accurately, get it repaired or replaced or something. And they took my car for like 2 weeks. Been in there for about half a week now at this point. And they're like, oh, it's going to be another couple days at least, probably about 2 weeks till it's repaired, because they're going to replace the entire engine and all this stuff. They're going to do all this stuff to it. So I'm going to get a rental car today. It's been a few days, and they just got back to me about my rental. So I'm going to go pick that up today. I'll let you guys know how that goes in another video. But yeah, man, I don't know what happened to my car. It was driving fine one day, and then all of a sudden it just got a, I'm going to say a knocked rod. I don't really know if that's the correct term, but anybody who knows cars probably knows what I'm talking about. Okay, let's get out of here. Go kill Crom again if he's, you know, available to be killed. Kind of hoping this rental is a bit of a nicer car. Not that mine isn't nice. It's just, like I said, it's a 2015 model, so obviously, you know, in the last 10 years, there's ought to be a lot of nicer cars being made. So I hope I get something cool just to drive it around for a little bit. I think it'd be fun. Can I buy any of these? I feel like I bought all these already, right? Oh no, I didn't buy these ones. Okay. I'll work on those as I get some more money. Oh wait, I got a gun from this guy. I should probably take a look at that before I, you know, just go ahead and sell it. And now we do have this new grenade mod that I've been holding on to. It's been out of my level range. So it's a Merv. I think that spawns a bunch of child grenades, right? Yeah, okay. That's fine. That's fine. Let's check out this, I think it's an assault rifle, no? Or a sniper. Sniper. The Reaver's Edge. 221 damage. It's still less than this thing. What is up with our sniper that it's so strong, man? Fire rate is higher, And it does have a higher magazine size, so I guess that makes up for it. Let's see, it's got recoil reduction and critical hit damage, of course, because it's a sniper. I just don't really see it outclassing the sniper we already have, to be honest. I don't know. Maybe it's got some special ability that I'm just not seeing, but I don't know. I guess maybe at this point, my choice might be just between higher fire rate and, you know, higher fire rate and less damage, or a lower fire rate and more damage. I think that might just be what I'm choosing between at this point. Was Crom really all the way out here? I don't remember him being quite this far out. Alright, are you here? You here, bro? You here? Can I farm you? Can I start getting some legendaries from across the game? Because that's ultimately, you know, what we want to get. We want to farm these guys for either blues or oranges. That's what these guys will drop, typically. Oh yeah, I think that's him. That's his turret, at least. So, you know, as long as somebody else isn't manning the turret for whatever reason, then I think we've got it. Now, I'm not going to sit here and farm this guy for the next 2 hours, but it does open up possibilities of what we could do later, for sure. I'm also not going to say that we're going to go ahead and get all the legendaries at some point, because I don't know quite how many there are in this game. And I know typically the legendaries and uniques in the other games tend to be pretty overwhelming in number, so I don't think I'm going to hold myself to gather all of those across all the games. Oh yeah, there he is. Okay. Just got his pistol again. I wonder if he just drops that every single time or what. That's good to know, though. We can come back. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. It's good to know, though, that we can come back and re-kill any of these guys and get their loot.
Let's teach them a lesson.
Alright, let's go ahead and head back, turn this quest in. We'll start working on the next ones. Let me make sure we don't have any other ones to do here, though, because I don't really want to come back here if I don't have to. Old Haven. There's an Old Haven? Okay, well, I guess we gotta go there at some point. This looks like not here in Crom's Canyon, so I think we're good to head out of here. I didn't think about that, though. We are in New Haven. I guess that would make sense that there is an Old Haven. Never really crossed my mind. If anything, I would expect Old Haven to be Firestone. But obviously Firestone is Firestone, so that's out of the question. Okay, let's go to New Haven, let's turn this in, and we'll, you know, move on. Okay, I made a small cut anyways, because it was taking a while. You didn't miss out too much, though. I only cut about 20-30 seconds or so, not too big of a deal. Jed joined the bandits, took the name Reaver, then murdered his own father. Then you killed Jed. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. That makes a little bit more sense. Well, that's a lot more horrible than I imagined. I'm in shock, I think. Here's your payment, with a little extra for going above and beyond what I asked for. I guess it's all for the best, but please never contact me again. It's fair. Got 8,500 bucks for that. Crazy. Alright. So we're going to Old Haven. Now that the bridges are open, we've noticed 4 columns of smoke rising from Old Haven. We believe those are bandit distress calls since they don't have a free access to EchoNet. Okay. Could be a trap, but we can't risk ignoring a problem that's worse than the bandit themselves. I'm offering a reward for anyone who will scout Old Haven and find out what's going on. This almost sounds like a main quest plotline. Sounds kind of intense, but guess it can't be that bad. Just a side quest.
Let's get some wheels.
Let's go check it out.